It's broken down, so I had to put my bikes in the car. So I had to take the wheels off, of course.
Okay.
So with me putting the wheels back on, I didn't evenly distribute the nuts.
Okay.
And so my tire was rubbing up against the frame, which caused my chain to come off. So, but I got it dealt with, and it's good right now, man.
Welcome back everyone to Fun and Easy Video Tutorials. I'm your host Luke, and today I'm going to show you how to use some of the superhero effects from Wondershare Filmora. There is a link in the description so you can go and download it for yourself. Before we get started, please make sure you like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments below. I want to know what you liked about this tutorial, what you didn't like, and what tutorials you want to see in the future. Okay, so let's get started with this tutorial. The first thing you want to do is download your clip, and I have a clip of a friend who had some issues with his bicycles, but he fixed it. So to me, that makes him a superhero. So I'm going to take that clip.
Hey, how you guys doing?
And I'm going to import that into my timeline. Now I have previous videos on how to do imports and get your video clips into Filmora, so make sure you go watch those if you need some help with that. Now once I have the clip in, I want to go to the spot where we have the guy starting to talk, which is somewhere around here. And I'm going to cut the clip and take this piece out. And let's start this.
It's broken down, so I had to put my bikes in the car. So I had to take the wheels off.
Okay, so that's good enough for us. Now the next thing we want to do is we want this clip to fade in. So I'm going to go to transitions and look for the fade in, and I'm going to drop that on top of the front of my clip.
It's broken down, so I had to put.
You can see that that faded in for us. So the next thing I want to do is do the motion tracking on his finger, because that's where we're going to place the shield, right? So I'm going to move this clip over because we're going to need some more space. And we double click on the clip, go to video, motion tracking, and we want to move this little square and put it right on his finger, right here where we want the shield to appear. I'm going to make this really small so it'll stay on his finger, and I'm going to click on start
car. So I had to take the wheels off, of course.
Okay.
So with me putting the wheels back on, I didn't evenly distribute the nuts.
Okay.
And so my tire was rubbing up against the frame, which caused my chain to come off.
Okay, great. Now that that's ready for us, I'm going to go over to elements, and I typed in superhero. Here we go. I think this is the one. Nope. Maybe this one. Yes, that's the one. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to click and hover that over the timeline here. I'm going to double click on the clip again, motion tracking, and under none we want to select the superhero cinematic. So that will tie in our motion tracking to that particular clip, and I'm just going to play to see what that looks like.
Car, so I had to take the wheels off, of course.
Excellent. Okay. Now I don't like that shield so big, so I'm going to click on the clip. Make sure we have this box, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, put that back over his finger there, and play this again.
So I had to take the wheels off, of course.
Okay.
So with me putting the wheels back on, I didn't evenly distribute.
Now it ends pretty fast, so I'm going to right click on this clip and go to speed and duration, and I'm going to just change this to 17 seconds. So that will make that clip much longer for us. And now I'm going to play this again.
Bikes in the car, so I had to take the wheels off, of course.
Okay.
So with me putting the wheels back on, I didn't evenly distribute the nuts.
Okay.
And so my tire was rubbing up against the frame.
And you can see that our clip of the shield actually follows his hand around, which is just awesome. That's really, really cool. So that's good for now. Now let's see what other things we had. Okay, we had this element at the beginning where we get him coming through that portal. So I'm going to go back to elements and look for the portal. Let's see. Okay, that is a portal there. But I'm looking for this portal, which is kind of tilted to the left a little. Yeah, I'm going to take that portal and I'm going to put it at the beginning before the clip. And let's see what that looks like. And the effect that we're going for is him coming through this portal.
It's broken down, so I had to put my bikes in.
Boom. So that's pretty good for now, but I did notice that this clip is square and I need it to be more oval. So I'm going to go into effects, utility, and do a mask. Now, if you notice, I put all of my clips on top of each other on timelines, and it does matter the order, and you'll learn that as you go. And I'm going to take this clip, move it up, and take this mask and put it here. I'm going to stretch that mask out, the entire thing. Now we're going to move this mask in by clicking these little square lines here. So now it's giving us more of the oval effect that we want on the clip. Okay, and one of the things that I want to do is use feather so that it kind of fades the outline. If you notice, it fades it out pretty big or little, as much as we want. I'm going to go back to the beginning and try this again.
It's broken down, so I had to put my bikes in a car.
Boom. Now I'm going to move this over just a tad bit, so I want it to look like he's coming through. One of the other things I'm going to do is I'm going to double click on this clip, and I'm going to make this much bigger. I'm trying to make it fill up the entire screen here. There we go. Now let's take another look at this. So that hole gets much bigger for us, so it looks like he's coming through the hole once
it's broken down. So I had to put my bikes in the car, so I had to take the wheels off.
Notice that I wanted to move it over just a little bit to the right, so I'm going to click on it and just use my arrow keys to shift that over just a tad bit. And let's take a look.
It's broken down, so I had to put my bikes in the car.
Almost perfect.
So I had to take the wheels off, of course.
Second piece.
So with me putting the wheels back on, I didn't evenly distribute the nuts.
Okay.
And so my tire was rubbing up against the frame, which caused my chain to come off. So, but I got it dealt with and it's good right now, man.
And that's where I want it to end. So I'm going to cut the ending piece off of this. I'm going to delete that. And I want it to lower the audio as it gets close to that endpoint. So I'm going to double click on the clip, go to audio. I'm going to add a key. I'm going to move the line over just a bit, and I'm going to add another key. Now I can grab this piece and lower it. And now let's take a listen.
Oh, so, but I got it dealt with and it's good right now, man.
So you notice that that went down pretty fast. I'm going to move this over just a bit and raise it up. Take another look.
But I got it dealt with and it's good right now, man.
And that was it. One more piece was the fade out. I'm going to go back to transitions and grab that fade. I'm going to put that at the end here. Now let's
but I got it dealt with and it's good right now.
Probably too much. I want to stretch this clip out, which will stretch out that fade.
It's good right now, man.
Boom. I'm going to start this from the beginning and let's take a look at the total effect.
It's broken down, so I had to put my bikes in the car, so I had to take the wheels off, of course.
Okay.
So with me putting the wheels back on, I didn't evenly distribute the nuts.
Okay.
And so my tire was rubbing up against the frame, which caused my chain to come off. So, but I got it dealt with and it's good right now, man.
The more you work with it, the more you refine it, the better it's gonna look. Again, the key takeaways are that now you can use these tips for any video that you want to turn into a superhero video. Thanks for watching. Come back for the next tutorial. Until next time, see you later.